What's the one thing that makes women, yes, even married ones, chase a man? Is it his looks, his money, his charm number? It's something much deeper, something most men never even think about. Here's a truth you need to hear. Women aren't chasing men. They react using a feeling of safety, stability, and emotional strength. That feeling that says this is a man wants what he is, what he stands 44, and where he's going. But here's the problem. Most men are chasing women, instead of becoming the kind of man women chase. They're trying to impress, persuade, or convince. They're buying expensive fifths, memorizing pickup lines, and bending over backward to get noticed. And in that process, they're losing femmes. I mean, what if I told you there's something you can do right now that will flip that script? One thing that will make women, yes, even married ain't natural to gravitate toward you. It's not about playing games, manipulating God, or pretending to be son and you're not. It's about tapping into a fundamental truth about human connection. A truth rooted in psychology and backed by Stoic wisdom. Imagine ethos. You're at a social event. You're not the loudest person in the room. You're not the most flashy or the most talkative. But there's something of voodoo, something calm, grounded, and magnetic across the room. A woman always is you. She's not just looking at you. She's drawn to you. Maybe she's single. Maybe she's married. Dozer. What matters is this. She can't help but feel intrigued by your presence. Later that night, she finds herself starting a conversation. With you, she's the one asking questions, laughing your jokes, and leaning in closer by the end of the night. She's the one chasing you. Now, here's the question. What is it about you that Madar do that? In this video, I'll reveal secret to becoming the kind of man women chase. It's not what you think. It's not about what you say or do. It's about who you are. Whether you're single line of relationship or just curious, a boo makes people tick. This video will give you the tools to transform yourself into the kind of man women can't help but chase. Stick around because this could change everything. Hi everyone, it's Adam Stone here and we'll come back to S2 Extreme, your go-to channel for practical wisdom, emotional resilience, and timeless philosophy. If you're newer, welcome. I'm so glad you're rejoining us today. We're diving into a topic that's both fascinating and oftentimes endured. How to become the kind of men women actually chase. Now before we go any further, let me be clear. This isn't about manipulation games or disrespecting boundaries. It's about understanding human dynamics, building genuine connections, and becoming the version of yourself, whether you're a single, in a relationship, or just curious about what makes people tick. This video is for you. We'll explore the psychology behind attraction, the story principles that make you magnetic, and one thing you can do right now. Top come irresistible, but here's the twist. This isn't just about attracting women. It's about personal growth. It's about becoming that kind of man who exudes confidence, stability, and emotional strength, not just in relationships, but in every area of your life. Think about it. When you are calm, confident, and emotionally balanced, you've become a safe harbor. In storm, you're someone people rely on, someone they feel secure with, and that's incredibly attractive. Now, let's look through the lens of Stoic Catholic. The Stoics believed in the importance of self-mastery and emotional cells. As Marcus Aurelius said, y'all have power over your mind, not outside. Realize this, and you will find strength. When you become emotionally in show, you're embodying this Stoic principle. You're showing that you're in control of your emotions, not the other way around. You're proving that you can handle whatever life throws at you. And that kind of strength is irresistible. Let me share a quick story to illustrate this. Imagine a man named Marcus. Yes, named after Marcus Aurelius, who's at a social event. He's calm, confident, and fully present, not trying to impress anyone or seek validation. It's just being himself. A married woman advantages him strong poise, calm demeanor in the way he carries himself. She starts a conversation and Marcus listens intently, asks doubtful questions, and engages with genuine interest. By the end of the night, she's thwon chasing him, not because Hetry to impress her, but because he was emotionally unshakable. He was grounded, confident, and fully present, and that's what made him irresistible. So, how can you become emotionally unshakable? Start by practicing self-awareness. Pay attention to your emotions and how you spend challenges. When you feel yourself getting upset or anxious, to step back and remind yourself, I have power over my mind, no outside events. Here's a product practice. Mindfulness. Spend a few minutes each day focusing on your breath and clearing your mind. This will help you stay grounded and emotionally balanced no matter what's happening around you. But here's the twist. Becoming emotional unshakable isn't just about attracting women. It's about growing as a person. When you master your emotions, you're also cultivating grace, confidence, and inner peace, and those qualities will serve you in every area of your life. So if you want to become the kind of man women chase, start by Becca Ninja Emotionally Unshakable. It's a small shift with a big impact. It shows her thought you're confident, ground, and in control of your emotions, and that's what makes you irresistible. The secret: become emotionally unshakable. Let's dive deep, really deep into the secret that will make women, yes, even married, chase you becoming emotionally unshakable. This isn't just a catchphrase or a quick fix. It's a transformative mindset, a way of buying that will change how you approach relations, challenges, and life by itself. From a psychological helper, women are naturally drawn to men who exude confidence, stability, and emotional strength. Not about being perfect or having all the answers. It's about being grounded, self-assured, and in control of your emotions. Think about it. When you're calm, confident, and emotionally balanced, you become a safe harbor in the storm. You're someone Ash can rely on, someone she feels secure with, and that's incredibly attractive. But here's the catch. Mosman don't realize that this kind of attraction is about what you say or do. It's about who you are. It's about the energy you radiate, the presence you bring, and the way you handle life's up and downs. Now, let's look at these through elements of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believed in the importance of self-mastery and emotional. As Marcus Aurelius said, though you have power over your mind, no outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. When you become emotionally unshakable, you're embodied this Stoic principle. You're showing that you're in control of your emotions, not the other way around. You're proving fat. You can handle whatever life throws at you, and that kind of strength is so irresistible. Let me share a story to illustrate this. Imagine a man named Marcus. Yes, named after Marcus Aurelius at a social event. He's not the loudest person in the room. It's not the most flashy or the most talkative. But there's something about him. Something I'm grounded and magnetic. Cross their room. A woman notices him. She's not just looking at him. She's drawn to him. Maybe she's single. Maybe she's married. It doesn't matter. What matters is this. She can't help but feel intrigued by his presence. She starts a conversation with Marcus and he listens intently, asks thoughtful questions, and engages with genuine interest. He's not trying to impress her, win her over. He's just being himself, calm, confident, and full of present bias. End of the night, she's swan chasing him, not because hatred to impress her, but because he was emotionally unshakable. He was grounded, confident, and in control of his emotions, and that's what made him irresistible. So, how can you become emotionally unshakable? Let's break it down step by step. Step only, practice self-awareness. The first step to becoming emotionally unshakable is to practice self-awareness. This means paying attention to your emotions, thoughts, and reactions, especially in ganging situations from a psychological perspective. Self-awareness is the foundation of emotional intelligence. When you're self-aware, you're able to recognize your emotional triggers and choose how to respond, rather than react impulsively. Let me share a quick story to illustrate this. Imagine a man named Marcus. Yes, named after Marcus Aurelius at a social event. He's having a great time, but then someone makes a comment that rubs him the wrong way. Instead of getting defensive or lashing out, Marcus takes a moment to pause and reflect. He asks himself, why am I feeling this way? Is this worth my energy? By practicing self-awareness, Marcus is able to respond calmly and confidently rather than letting his emotions take control. This not only helps him maintain his composure, but also makes him more attractive to those around him. So, how can you practice that self-awareness? Start by paying attention to your emotions throughout the day. When you feel yourself getting upset or anxious, take a step back and ask yourself, what's really going on here? Why am I feeling this way? Harissa, pro tip, keep a journal each day. Write down your thoughts and emotions. This will help you identify patterns and gain a deeper understanding of yourself. But here's the stoic twist. Self-awareness isn't just about understanding your emotions. It's about taking control of them. As Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. When you practice that self-awareness, you're taking first step toward mastering your emotions and becoming emotional integral. Step 2. Cultivate mindfulness. The second step to becoming emotionally unshakable is to cultivate mindfulness. This means being fully present at the moment without judgment or distraction from a psychological perk. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for reducing stress and improve emotional regulation. When you're mindful, you're less like a little bee swept away by emotions or external circumstances. Let me share a quick story to illustrate this. Imagine a Madame Seneca, yes, named after the Stoic philosopher who sat at a busy coffee shop. The noise on crowds around him could easily be overwhelming, but Seneca stays calm and focused. He's fully present, enjoying his coffee and conversation he's having with a friend. By cultivating mindfulness, Seneca is able to stay grounded and emotionally balanced even in a chaotic environment. This not only helps him feel more 80s, but also makes him more attractive to those around him. So, how can you cultivate mindfulness? Start by spending a few minutes each day focusing on your breath. Sit in a quiet place, close your eyes and take slow, deep breaths. Your mind starts to wander. Gently bring your focus back to your breath. Here's a pro tip. Practice mindfulness in everyday activities, whether you're eating, walking, or having a conversation. Try to be fully present and engaged. But here's the Stoic twist. Mindfulness isn't just about staying present. It's about appreciating them. As Marcus Aurelius said, why when you arise in the morning think of how a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. When you cultivate mindful nature, not just staying grounded, you're finding joy in the present moment. Step 3. Embrace Stoic principles. The third step to becoming emotionally entangled is to embrace Stoic principles. This means focusing on what you can control and letting go of what you can't from a psychological helper. This mindset reduces stress and increases resilience. When you focus on what you can control, you're able to take action and make progress than feeling helpless or overwhelmed. Let me share a quick story to illustrate this. Imagine a man named Ko. Yes, named after K the Younger, who's facing a difficult situation at work. Instead of worrying about things outside his control, K focuses on what he can do to improve his situation. He takes action, stays positive, and maintains his composure by embracing Stoic principles. Ko is able to stay emotionally balanced and resilient even in the face after adversity. This not only helps him navigate challenges, but also makes him more attractive to those around him. So how can you embrace Stoic principles? Start by identifying what's within your control and what's not when you encounter a challenge. Ask yourself, what can I do about this? What's outside my control? Here's a pro tip. Practice a Stoic exercise over meditation. Hello room per meditation. Of fables. Imagine the worst case scenario. Ask yourself, how would I handle these? What can I do to prepare? This will help you stay calm and focused no matter what happens. But here's the Stoic twist. Embracing Stoic principles isn't just about reducing stress. It's about finding peace and clarity. As Seneca said, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. When you focus on what you can control, you're freeing yourself from unnecessary worry and music anxiety. Step 4. Build emotional resilience. Set the fourth step to become emotionally unshakable. To build emotional resilience, this means developing the ability to bounce back from setbacks and stay strong in face of adversity. From psychological perspective, emotional is a key factor in mental health and well-being. When you're resilient, you're able to handle challenges with grace and confidence. Let me share a quick story to illustrate this. Imagine a man named Zeno. Yes, named after Zeno Obsidian, who's going through a tough time in his personal life. Instead of letting this situation or world helm him, Zeno focuses on what he's grateful for and takes steps to improve his circumstances. By building emotional, Zeno is able to stay strong and positive even in difficult times. This not only helps him navigate challenges, but also makes him more attractive to those around him. So, how can you build emotional resilience? Start by practicing gratitude each day. Take a moment to reflect on what you're grateful for. This simple practice can shift your mindset and help you stay positive even when things get tough. Here's a pro tip. Focus on your strengths when you enter a challenge. Remind yourself of your past success and qualities that have helped you overcome obstacles. But here's the Stoic twist. Building emotional resilience isn't just about bouncing back. It's about growing stronger. As Marcus Aurelius said, the obstacle is the way when you challenges with resilience. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. Step 5. Be fully present. The fifth and final step to becoming emotionally unshakable is to be fully present. This means giving your full attention to the person you're with and the moment you're on from. App psychological perspective. Being fully present is a key factor in building strong, meaningful connections. When you're present, you're showing that you've all knew the other person and that they are spending together. Let me share a quick story to illustrate this. Imagine a man named Epictetus. Yes, named after the Stoic philosopher who shaving got conversation with a woman instead after checking his phone or thinking of what to say next. Epictetus incidentally asked thoughtful questions and engaged with genuine interest by being fully present. Epictetus is able to build a deeper connection and make the other person feel valued. This not only strengthens their bond, but also makes him more attractive. So how can you be fully present? Start by putting away distractions when you are with someone. Give them your full attention. Listen, actively engage genuinely, and be in them. Here's a product. Practice the act of listening. When someone is speaking, focus on their words, tone, and body language. Show that you're endowed by nodding, asking follow-up questions, and reflecting back what you've heard. But there's the Stoic twist. Being fully present isn't just about making the other person feel valued. It's about cultivating a deeper connection. As Seneca said, one of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood. When you are fully present, you're not just listening, you're connecting. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Stoic Stream for more content on relationships, self-improvement, and Stoic philosophy. Your support means the world to me, and it helps this community grow stronger every day. Now, I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comments which of these steps resonated with you the most. Have you ever noticed how emotional mindfulness has impacted your relationships? Or maybe you've got a story of about a time with staying calm and present made all the difference. I read every single comment in. Your stories and insights are what make this community so special. And if you're ready to take your Stoic journey the next level, check out the links in the description. I've included some of my favorite books, resources, and I've on a free guide to help you apply Stoic principles in your daily life. Remember, Stoicism isn't just about understanding the world. It's about transforming meaningful and living with purpose. Finally, if you know someone you hope could benefit from this video, share with them, whether it's a friend, family member, or colleague. Spreading this knowledge can make a real difference in their lives. Together, we can build a community of mindful, resilient, and empowered individuals. Thank you for being part of Stoicism. I'm so grateful to have you here. Thanks for joining me today, everyone. I'm Adam Stone, and this is Stoic Extreme, your go-to channel for practical wisdom, emotional resilience, and times philosophy. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out my next one, where we'll dive into how to cultivate emotional resilience in challenging gremlins. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Remember, life is full of challenges, but with Stoicism as your guide, you have the tools to face them with strength and grace. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your men. No outside events. Realize this, and you will. Find strength. Until next time, stay stoic, stay mindful, and keep streaming wisdom. Take care. And I'll see you in the next.